We got dust on our Bibles, brand new iPhones. We wonder why we feel this way. Hey, how you been? It's been a while, and I'm just checking in. I miss the way things used to be back in 2017, and I just miss my friend. Hey, I've been fine. I've been struggling to find some peace of mind. It's the problem of a nation, and in our generation, we're too busy, can't find the time. Are we busy, or is it all a lie? We got dollars on our Bibles, brand new iPhones. We wonder why we feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed, blindly in novels, and hunger with those idols and dusty Bibles. You only get this one life. I don't wanna sit and watch it pass me by. I'm so done being complacent. There ain't no replacement for a lie in the light of your way. Oh, I've done had enough of my way. With dust on my Bibles, brand new iPhones, I wonder why we feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed, blindly in novels, and hunger with those idols and dusty Bibles. I miss the way things used to be back in 2017, and I just miss my friend. Oh, I just miss my friend. But we got dust on our Bibles, brand new iPhones. We wonder why we feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed, blindly in novels, hunger with those idols and dusty
That's right. Just a little bit. Dusty Bibles. I heard this too, just before coming here. Not that, that's a commercial. Somebody's really mad. Why are you so mad? Here, 'cause you look good. That's weird. It's a weird reason to be mad. I think that's a very weird reason to be mad. You know? Oh, this is in the recommended. I'll play that next. It's a good one.
You lie about me to all your friends. You like to say I'm obsessed. Meanwhile, you jumped out my phone in the middle of the night when you're all alone. And you drove me crazy, kept me close with a maybe when you really didn't know. But you never say that 'cause you wanted me close, unhinged. Your love isn't like anything that you think it is. It's not a gift, it's a burden, and I'm sick of it. Pick someone else for the game that you're playing, 'cause I'm done. You lied about me to all your friends. You like to say I'm obsessed. Meanwhile, you jumped on my phone in the middle of the night when you're all alone. And you drove me crazy, kept me close with a maybe when you really didn't know. But you never see that. Cause you wanted me close, unhinged. Your love isn't like anything that you think it is. It's not a gift, it's a burden, and I'm sick of it. Pick someone else for the game that you're playing, cause I'm done. You love me to all your friends. You like to say I'm obsessed. Meanwhile, you drunk down my phone in the middle of the night when you're all alone. And you drove me crazy. Kept me close when I may be. When you really meant no. But you never say that cause you wanted me close. Your love isn't like anything that you think it is.
It's a burden. No.
It's a burden, and I'm sick of it. Pick someone else for the game that you're playing, 'cause I'm done. You love to all your friends. You like to say I'm obsessed. Meanwhile, you drink down my phone in the middle of the night when you're all alone. And you drove me crazy. Kept me close when I may be. When you really meant no. But you never say that cause you wanted me close.
This one, I was hearing this too. It just popped up. I'll play that after. This was in the recommended. I love this one. Bugs.
For war now, mess with her, it's going down. I'll be sure that you bleed. This girl got you in love so deep, yeah, yeah. This girl got you falling on your knees, yeah, yeah. She's the tell that my heart has been abandoned. Addicted to the love that she be sending. I'll be standing right here and never finish. 'Cause girl, you come in handy. For you, I do the same, yeah. You the one that I want. We not done until we done. I got hundreds on hundreds with blow. Tell me what you want. I got funds. You the one I'm holding on. There's no one who bring this feeling to my soul. This girl got you in love so deep, yeah, yeah. This girl got you falling on your knees, yeah, yeah. This girl got you in love so deep, yeah, yeah. This girl got you falling on your knees, yeah, yeah. A diaper this
Babies. I heard that. Okay. Try this on for size.
the Isle of Universe.
God, it's hard. Love. I like that one too. Ooh, that's a good one, thank you.
Small talk bitch, wanna go deep, hoping to the root, to the witch. It's a hard pass for me if you not with the shits, cause you're magic, but you never use none of it. Magical women feel energy, if you try to lie to me, suddenly hands start tingling. Look at the clock, it's 11:11, and a tarot card can answer all my questions. Isn't it so amazing, once you ground your pussy down, awaken all your gifts and let the magic girl come out. Medicine woman, I don't need your permission. I got herbs in my kitchen. Lots of herbs in my witch bitch. Medicine woman, baby, don't get it twisted. I got sick intuition, and this world needs my wisdom. If you're sick, get your fix, come and find me. If you're sick, get your fix, come and find me. I'm gonna sucker for the ancient things, and the stars and the planets are my allies, babe. Doesn't matter that the world's so religious, they don't wanna see a goddess leave her cage. Don't wanna be like everyone else. Try to box me, I rebel. Oops, nothing left to sell to a witch that can heal herself. Isn't it so amazing, once you ground your pussy down, awaken all your gifts and let the magic girl come out. Medicine woman.
Okay. Wild Rose. Pick up. Maybe it's the camera. Yep. Connect with others. Well, that's why I was called here tonight. So, what was the other one? Is there not another? Decide your path. Wild oak. I just heard not letting someone else push you around or decide for you, even by manipulative means. I know sometimes that's been a thing lately. I had somebody try to tell me that I have more time than they do, but I was up earlier this morning than they were, much earlier, and I also went to bed later, and I worked later than they did. I don't have time for A, B, and C. No, you had more time than I did. You chose other things. Okay. That's your prerogative. It is what it is. Ooh, this song just popped up. Interesting. That makes sense, actually.
You can tell her that she's pretty, but anybody can say that. You can buy her.
Oh, and they do. Regularly.
Valentine's flowers.
Which was Mr. Meeker's birthday.
What about every day after that? You can take her high heel dancing, but what about socks on the kitchen floor? You can tell her that you love her. Oh, but there's gotta be more.
Or if you don't, somebody else will.
Gotta hold her when she's broken, and be the rock You can take her daddy fishing.
I just heard you have to earn her. You know what I'm hearing also? Yikes.
What about asking him for advice? You can go to church with her. But what about praying over her at night? You can get her heart beating just a little bit, or you can get it going wild. You can walk through this life with her, or you can go the extra mile. You gotta hold her when she's broken, and be the rock when she slides. She's gotta know she's more than a moment. She's gotta know you're on her side. And if you talk about forever, you better be true behind the words. Oh, you can't just want her. If you really want this to work, you gotta deserve her.
No. Watch out. You want some smoke?
You gotta deserve her, deserve her. Yeah, get it together, boy. You can do better, boy. If you just put her first. Be a real man, show it firsthand. Actions speak louder than words. You gotta hold her when she's
Okay, says he likes to smoke. He does. His brother doesn't. Sometimes that's why he gets up here. He wants some. I never force him. I never hold him. I'm not going to tell him no if he wants it. Similar to catnip. Oh, so for those who don't know, I found this out on accident. I discovered it one day. I went to pull a bottle of valerian root out for me so I could use it to sleep. Valerian root is a sleep aid, a natural herbal sleep supplement. Delaware was like, that's the one I don't like. It smells like feet. He used to say that when he was alive. He's kind of right, actually. Bless his heart. He was really good at that, actually. He had this gift where if he smelled something or he tasted something, like a flavor like other people couldn't quite place, like let's say you have, I don't know, whatever it is, milkshake or a smoothie that's berry flavored and you can't quite exactly place what berries they put in it, he could. Or if he noticed like a flavor and aftertaste in water, other people couldn't quite place what it was, or like an ice cream flavor or something random like that. No one else could figure out what it was, or a smell, but he could always get it right off. He's very good that way. I digress. Somebody's really mad. Why are you so mad? So I went to take this new bottle of valerian root out so I could sleep. I mix it in to a drink so I could sleep. And suddenly the cats came running, both of them, from across the room, like hounding at my feet. Like they wanted it. And I'm like, what is going on? The way that they were behaving was kind of like catnip. It reminded me of catnip a little bit. But it was different. So I did some research, and valerian root is actually in the catnip family. I'm like, this has to be like catnip. It is. It's in the catnip family. It's kind of like a cousin of catnip. Interesting. But it has more of a euphoric, gives them more of a euphoric response than like that wide-eyed, hyper crazed. But sometimes they still do stew. I did that the other day and I went to say go and accidentally said Joe. Okay. Anyway. They still will play. Sometimes they do get a little bit playful. but it's not like it is with catnip. You know how they get like the crazies, they get the crazies. It's not the same with valerian root. Not even close. Somebody said, you found that out on accident? Yeah. Just noticed their behaviors change, and I noticed the similarities, and I got a download, I think, about it, if I recall. It's like a spirit message, so I Googled what I was picking up, and it was correct.
Broken, be the rock when she slept. She's gotta know she's more than a moment. She's gotta know you're on her side. Maybe it's all about forever. You better be true behind the words. Oh, you can't just want her. If you really want this to work, you gotta deserve her.
He really did want the smoke. Yeah, he got right down after, didn't he? He was gone. But he stayed right up there. It's not like he didn't want it. Also, I didn't blow it right in his face. I blew it right next to him. And he turned around and specifically walked into it and then sat there to breathe it in. Who am I to say no? It's not going to hurt him. In fact, his name is Indica after the weed I'm smoking. Somebody said, I thought his name was Indy. His name is Indy. His nickname is Indy. It's short for Indica. Somebody says, don't tell me the other one has a weed name. Yes. Yes, he does. And they both have middle names, too. They're aptly named, too. He's my Velcro kitty, but, like, he's more of the mellow one. It was so funny, too, because we named them. And we didn't know what their personalities were until a little bit later. Like, it took a little bit for their personalities to fully develop. But when they did, and we really learned them, we realized that we named them correctly. But they chose us. We adopted them from the shelter. And we went in for my daughter's birthday just looking for one cat. And the vets there looked at us funny because these two kittens were meowing, meowing, meowing at the edge of the kennel, begging to get out and come see us. And they were a little bit floored. The vets were taken back because they said that these cats did the opposite when other people came through. Unless it was other vet techs that they'd gotten used to, they would hide and cower and try to stay away from people as much as they could in the back of the kennel and just kind of dodge people in the shadows. But when we came in, they ran right to the front and wanted to see us. So we said, well, okay, we'll spend some time with them. They were the only cats that we spent time with. We knew right off that was that. So they absolutely chose us. We chose them back. You know, we accepted, but they picked us. Yes, baby. They knew when they saw us, and we knew when we saw their reaction. Spent a couple of minutes with them. I looked up at him and I said, you know, babe. So we went in for one cat, remember? But they're brothers. They were actually littermates. They were born from the same mother. said, you know, babe, they say that you're really, it's better to get 2 cats, because if you want another cat later and you try to integrate them, they can have problems and they can fight. Like if they grow up together as kittens, it's less likely that they'll have conflict than trying to bring an outside cat in when there's already a cat that's established a sense of routine or dominance of some degree in the house, even as like an only child, so to speak. So we really shouldn't separate the brothers. We should keep the litter mates together. You know, they say you should get 2. So we left with 2. Well, we did the paperwork for 2 and we went to pick them up a couple of days later once everything was settled, but it was an adventure. Obviously, we're still here. Let's do... Somebody's so mad. Why are you so mad? I think that's hilarious. What am I hearing? Okay, it's been a while. Chain smokers. Speaking of, cheers. Skip, please. Thank you.
Seven of Cups.
Oh, feline intuition just popped up. Baby kitties, come here. There's something about sex on the beach.
I'm a big rock.
Oh, yeah?
Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl, I don't speak cold. We just getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up the stairs, sweet baby. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping, cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be giving you be Naomi. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Goddamn, see you licking frozen from your own hand. Want another taste of begging, yes, man. I'm tired of all this candy on the dry land, dry land. Oh, waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up the stairs, sweet baby. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be giving you be Naomi. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Ooh, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Ooh, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Be fucking delicious.
Fucking delicious. Must be special. Oh, I didn't mean to open that up. What's this? It says good girl. What is this? I accidentally clicked on something.
She's been restless. She's been a brat all damn day. She's full of attitude. That face will make me obey. I walk up to her knowing just what she needs. The brat melts fast as I take the lead.
I've been hearing, I accidentally clicked on this. I've never heard this before. I think this might be AI. But I've been hearing Divine Masculine all day called Divine Feminine Brat for the last couple days. Rude. Touche. Can't argue with that. It did kind of open that can of worms. Oh, petite. Right, Two of Swords. Hold on. Two of Swords popped out. I guess we should pull it. What's this? Knight of Cups. I need more. I'm getting an idea. Something about little bits of communication in regards to emotional sentimentality, potentially. But it's like the divine feminine's like, I don't know if I can trust that. You know what I mean? I feel like you're hiding something or some, I don't know, something's off. I don't like this. Ace of Cups. God's like, slow your roll, both of you. Chill out. Also, open up. More than Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. Blow it open. Here, I'll show you yours if you show. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Oh, I'm hearing, what is that? It's something like, what's mine? Kane Brown, something. What's mine is yours. Taylor and I used to say that to each other. I just heard mi casa, su casa. I think he used to say that too, possibly. Temperance, right. Slow your roll, both of you. Chill out. Hanged man. Chill out. Shoot. Okay, so he said, what was it?
The brat melts fast as I take.
The brat melts fast as I take the lead. It sounds like he's talking about like a dominant position. Good God. Is this going to go into an 18 plus? Maybe I should change the title if it is. I feel like I should save that for another reading. I've got a whole queue of stuff I've been picking up for the last couple of weeks again. I've just been waiting to get the go-ahead to speak on it if I'm called to.
Take the lead. I grab her, my voice low and firm. I say, list what it is that you yearn.
You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is universal blessings and abundance, the wheel turning in the favor of the light workers, the divine counterparts, those who stayed on the path. In the Rider-Waite, the Wheel of Fortune comes around. People tried to snatch other people's destinies or blessings, but they jumped the gun. They celebrated too soon. So when the wheel turns, they weren't supposed to be at the top of it, and they were early. So they fall because the wheel turns. They fall off the wheel, and then it keeps turning, which means they get crushed underneath it. And in the Rider-Waite, it's the devil and the snake that get crushed underneath the wheel because they were trying to manipulate it. Whoa, you saw me just kind of mindlessly, absent-mindedly, intuitively playing with the cards. Well, look what I looked down to, the devil. So there's that. What's this? Page of Pentacles. Very immature, chasing money over Six of Swords, true love. Usually in the Rider-Waite, this one is a masculine carrying a child and a woman to calmer waters, but you see, it's like she's having to do it herself because, oh, maybe not. Maybe he'll come back through before she fully gets away. Here, you're not getting away from me that easy, right? Because she might not know which direction to turn in based on, you know, like not even knowing if she can take him seriously at this point or trust him, really, is what it is. But he says, I hear, I've got my eye on you. It's a Lana Del Rey song, I believe. He knows which direction he wants to go in. That looks like a phallic energy to me. Now he's got his torch, though. Illumination. You can see where he's going, at least. It's the Nine of Pentacles here, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So this is divinely guided. Look at the sunflowers here, too. The little blossoms. Three of Swords. Yeah, see, it's like there's guarded energy here. One or both of them have been guarded because of past hurts, like not wanting to repeat the past. It's made them here walking on eggshells, trepidatious, anxious. I heard this earlier today too. It's really good, actually. clairaudiently. I think I was in the shower. Probably. Maybe somewhere. I've been busy today. Did a lot of things. Took a couple showers. The Emperor. Yeah, he's like, you're not getting away from me. And 2 of Wands. Okay. Tell me about the 2 of Wands. 3 cards found. Seven of Wands. Right. 9 of Swords. Knight of Wands. Yeah, let's see. Divine Feminine's like, look, I'm not looking to argue, but I can't not notice these red flags. As she's got lava and flames behind her, and this has been nothing but heavy. I hear that. And then he's got the Divine Masculine over here, who's, hold on. Okay, got a song for each 2. I heard, oh dear. Oh, okay. So there is just to, all right, turn it around. Got 2 songs for each. I hear The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Caution. This could be about the karmic celebrating too soon, though. I feel like it is. I'm hearing it is, too. It is. That one is. Okay. I'm not going to play it. The line specifically, though, is, you gotta know when to fold 'em, or know when to hold 'em, and know when to fold them, know when to walk away. You better never count your money. While you're sitting at the table, he says that was it. They celebrated too soon. They thought that they had it in the bag. No. Somebody thinks I'm funny. Okay. This one.
I don't like my mind right now. Stacking up problems that are so unnecessary. Wish that I could slow things down. I wanna let go, but there's comfort in the panic. And I drive myself crazy, thinking everything's about me. Yeah, I drive myself crazy, cause I can't escape the gravity. Why is everything so heavy? Holding on. So much more than I can carry. I keep dragging
This was the line.
around.
I keep dragging around what's been bringing me down. If I could just let it go, I'd be set free. Yeah. But this is also situations and people that are unhealthy.
What's bringing me down? If I just let go, I'd be set free. Holding on.
Why is everything so heavy? You say that I'm paranoid, but I'm pretty sure. But there's also a level of this masculine energy downplaying, because I feel like a lot of what was just spoken by Chess Bennington, the male voice, was the divine masculine's energy. A lot of those lines were more resonatory with the divine masculines. Not all of them. Some of them were for both. Definitely for divine feminine on some, but both, really. The rest I picked up that didn't resonate with divine feminine, like some of the ones in the very beginning, the first couple of lines. Not so much divine feminine, but definitely for divine masculine. Some of them in this collective. However, this one, she's saying something about him downplaying her emotions or intuitions, or saying that like she's the problem, or she's just not understanding, when she's just noticing red flags that he's either trying to gaslight her about, or he really doesn't see as a problem with himself. I just saw and heard something about rose-colored glasses. Yeah, well, here's the thing. He wouldn't be a very good judge of character or her discernment on what the red flags versus white flags were if he were wearing rose-colored glasses, because I heard, okay, it's like he's playing out some kind of childhood wound or something. Maybe he saw somebody do this or treat somebody like this growing up, or maybe this was a coping mechanism for something that happened in his upbringing. Could be neglect, something, picking up something about parents, possibly. Abuse or neglect, or even divorce, something like that had an impact on them. It could be different for different people, but there's something around like home and family or upbringing or something. Grief and trauma too, possibly. It all ties in. I just heard attachment style and avoidance. Well, that makes sense. That won't resonate for everybody, but that definitely makes sense based on what else is coming through. And the trauma stuff, or abuse and neglect, whatever, around the family. Right? And so if he saw this growing up, or this was a coping mechanism for that, he might not really see it as a problem, at least at first. Some of them do try to stay in cognitive dissonance. Some of them know better after a while, or just in general, and they just don't want to admit it, so they gaslight other people. But really, sometimes to stay in cognitive dissonance, to stay under the illusion of those rose-colored glasses, they also gaslight themselves into thinking that it's normal, or thinking that it's okay just because it's happened so much or for so long, or they saw other people do it, or that's what their parents did, or like whatever the case may be. But just because, like, if somebody told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? Because that's what you're doing when you do that. Smart choice. Not that I haven't gone jumping off bridges before, but let me tell you, I made sure the water was deep enough first below it, and there was nothing that could hurt me there. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you don't run at a queen with your sword up. Can you tell me about this? Three of Cups. So there's potential for harmonization. Like every time, look, Two of Cups. Every time I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up. The next cards come out and say, look, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, but give it patience. Just like, you're almost there. It's okay. Just push through. Don't give up on each other yet. Two of Wands. I know you might not be able to see it, Divine Feminine. I know it's been heavy. The Devil in reverse. But I feel like there's this masculine energy that's trying to alchemize this. There's some energy that's trying to block it, though. I just felt that crown chakra and third eye attack. Hello. No. Let's clear that out. Thank you. I don't think so. Actually pretty good. Just a little bit. Yeah, clear that out. Ooh. Ooh. No wonder. Okay. Cut that cord. Thank you. Ew. Yep, karmics are mad now. Let's cauterize that. Thanks. any gaps that were there. Whoa. That made me dizzy for a second. My eyes were closed. Well, almost fell over. Really, my knees started to buckle. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. My hands are hot. I hear you can't gaslight me, Divine Feminine says. You can't gaslight me, spiritually or otherwise. No, you tried. Like, maybe you're gaslighting yourself. I heard something about that before I got in the shower, just as I was getting in there earlier. Something about, like, I don't know if you're gaslighting yourself or that's what you need to tell yourself so that you can sleep at night. Like, whatever. Okay. Whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night. Something along those lines.
It's out to get me. It's not like I made the choice. So let my mind stay so fucking messy. And no, I'm not the center of the universe, but you keep spinning around me just the same. I know I'm not the center of the universe, but you keep spinning around me just the same. Holding on. Why is everything so heavy? Holding on. Just so much more than I can carry. I keep trying around, it's breaking me down. If I just let go, I'll be set free.
Two of Wands. If I just let go, I'll be set free.
Why is everything so heavy? I'm not the center of the universe. You keep spinning around me just the same. No, I'm not the center of the universe, but you keep spinning around me just the same. And I drive myself crazy.
Yeah. So the Hanged Man is here. This is the masculine who's stagnated the connection. And it's a devil energy. It's something that he's supposed to clear out and stop doing or overcome, because the Strength card is behind it. So he has the opportunity to overcome. If the Strength card comes out, the Devil card's lurking. He has the opportunity and the strength to overcome it. He just has to choose that. It's a free will choice. And the Death card is behind that. And it doesn't necessarily mean a physical death. It could in some cases. But I feel like this is more about the death of an ego, which is what would be calling him to be so stubborn and like very one way of thinking. I hear my way or the highway. Yeah. Ace of Cups. The Magician. God says this is a gift. This relationship is a gift. I have more blessings for you, but Magician, dude has to alchemize this. Yeah, your teamwork makes the dream work. Right. Five of Wands. Instead of, no. High Priestess. Instead of trying to combat a High Priestess, It's like she might be noticing things and might be addressing certain issues or problems, but for him to fight her on it or try to deny things that really truly are, no. First of all, you can't do that. She said you can't gaslight me. Why? Because she's the friggin' high priestess and the queen of wands that just popped out the world, and God supports her. High priestess again. Told you, I was just working on that. The blue color too, you know? Yep. But earlier, the Seven of Wands came out because she might be defending her point, defending the truth, or addressing the issue, but it's not a combat. She's not coming from the same place. She's coming from a level of higher perception, wisdom. I hear divine grace and elevation, the hermit, and she'd rather be alone than deal with that nonsense. Or at least in the company of better people, but even so, alone, the hermit. It's Virgo energy though. Or this could be that there are, as I said, that other options. People who treat her kindly, and it's not so much about the time that they give, it's the quality of that time. I just heard emotional intelligence. Yep. Judgment. Like she's calling judgment on the situation, or the divine is. I hear the divine saying something like your time is up. I hear lollygagging on the situation, dragging it out. And now, if he doesn't, I hear nut up or shut up, then I hear move your feet, lose your seat. Yeah, he's going to lose his spot. He left his throne next to divine feminine cold, so to speak. You know what I was hearing yesterday also? Throne Talks by Russ. Ace of Wands came out. And like this is a very passionate, fiery connection. Oh, Five of Cups. He's feeling like he's losing. Or sometimes the Two of Cups, there it is. It's in this card too. He's got the Two of Cups here, so there's love in front of him, but he's so focused on like whatever either happened from the past, or it's like making excuses to stall out the connection because of how things with other situations or people, whether it be old relationships or within his childhood and upbringing, went. And so he's neglecting the connection. But this could just be that like now he's feeling like he's losing it also. But it's because he neglected it. You see, King of Pentacles, that's an earth sign. So there's either an earth sign that's feeling like they're losing out, or there's an earth sign that is coming through. I heard divine backup. It's like if it's a cop, there are two cops, right? Let's say there are two cops and these cops are partners on the police force. They get paired up together. One of them ends up choosing to be a bad cop and the other ends up choosing to be a good cop. They both had free will. But the bad cop gets fired, which in this case the boss would be God, because he's being a bad cop. Well, the good cop still needs a good cop as a partner, so they just hire a new police officer on the force. Hopefully that one's a good cop this time, but it's a recontract. Now, that doesn't happen for the person who fumbles. They don't get to be recontracted. If you fumble a good person, you're not going to just be handed another one. You'll probably end up dealing with the same types of toxic people and situations that you fumbled for, because that's the lesson that you have to learn. Stop doing that. Stop treating people like that. And yourself. Self-sabotage. King of Pentacles. Magician. So this King of Pentacles has the opportunity to alchemize the situation for the better, or somebody else might come through. This could be a King of Pence, another King of Pence, magician who has maybe some spiritual abilities too, but Temperance, definitely the ability to alchemize a situation. And the Hermit, that's Virgo. When I say alchemize, this could be you have some basic problem in your day and you go to find a resolution for it. Something is broken and you seek to fix it. Could be somebody like me who turns pain into power and trauma into healing. That's alchemization. You can alchemize in many ways. It's not the traditional concept of alchemy, which is trying to turn one metal into another, but it's the process of changing things from one state to the next. Transmutation, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords. It's like now somebody's willing to come in. I just felt that, like fight for the connection, but it's kind of immature, Page of Swords. Or, I don't know, small. What is that? Small. He's still running at the Queen. Is he running at the Queen with the swords up? Page of Wands. Yeah. High Priestess, Ace of Cups. Here she's losing interest. 10 of Pence, Ace of Pence. What about it? Here, don't leave. 3 of Wands. Yeah, see, Temperance. He wants this connection back. The Star, with the Star. He says, I know I can't replace you. 2 of Cups, and I'd be a fool for trying. I'd be stupid. Give or take a few words. That's the energy behind it, though. 3 of Pentacles. What about it? I hear I want to work together with you. Ace of Wands. I just heard I want to make baby with you. King of Cups. I'll open up to you emotionally. 6 of Pentacles. I should have been more generous with my time and energy. It was fucked up of me to do that to you. I hear how dare I, and then try to gaslight you. Now this might be his highest self. Some of them may still be stuck in ego, so they might not be willing to admit this quite yet. Some of them may be. Depends. Some of them won't resonate with this at all. Some of them resonate with the higher vibe people who are ready to treat people right that have been mistreated. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, juggling. It's having options. But it's a choice for the Divine Feminine Collective. 7 of Cups, there are options. Do you want to go tolerate the same toxicity, or do you want somebody who actually treats you right? Like, definitely love yourself. But if you have been loving yourself, you've been alone, you've been finding your business and building yourself, then, I mean, like, if you need to take a second to process, that's fine. But why should you put your life even further on the back burner just because one asshole decided to be an asshole? The next one won't. Choose wisely, but if you have options, not all of them will. The Lovers. See, exactly. That's Gemini. Knight of Swords. There's communication between the Lovers. Justice. I hear you deserve better. I hear anything else? Thank you. The Fool. How could you dare treat a fairy like that? A lady. Four of Wands. So she's she's taking a leap of faith to love, to a really solid, healthy connection. Four of Wands is like sharing a home together, building a stable house or relationship. It's a deep connection. The Fool. And like I said, he feels like he'd be a fool to lose her.
Some days I really wanna hate you, 'cause you always know just what to say. By now, I know the words to break you, and you know what breaks me too. When things get heated, we say things we don't mean it, though we know they ain't true. Say you're leaving.
I just heard a divine masculine say, I'm going to fuck you silly and say I'm sorry. So it sounds like he wants to apologize, but also that sounds like death of an ego. Apologize, hello. Split the deck to like make up sex, possibly. Nine of Swords, be careful. Three of Wands, I mean, he knows what he wants. Oh, Nine of Swords. What is that? He wants to put an end to that toxic cycle. Ace of Wands, well, there's that. But like I said, that communication's hard for him. That's the world. But he's being drawn towards the Queen of Wands, hello, by the divine. Their passion is divinely driven. Ace of Pentacles. So is their abundance with each other. The Empress, right? See? Because she's a wife and a mother. Told you. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords. Right. She's like, I don't know. You know, what direction to go in. Four of Pentacles. Like, just know that there's conflict. Oh, Four of Pentacles, Five. Okay, I picked this up this morning. Like, there are masculines trying to battle for the divine feminines in some cases, even just energetically. I hear you're worth the fight. The Sun. I don't want anybody to be harmed. King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. Queen of Wands, trying to fight for the Queen of Wands. Told you, they're passionate about her because she's this passionate being with the world. But it's because God's shining through her. And they want that. The Sun. The Sun is God. Okay, there's that. Anything else? Let's give it one more. Six of Swords. She's like, if I have to go alone, I will, you know, but I need peace and reprieve and recovery. I need healing. The Sun. So if I've got to go with God by myself, then I will. Ace of Pentacles, but I know God will bring me towards a blessing. Could be Ace of Pentacles, could be an Earth sign. Could be either reharmonization with an Earth sign. Could be leaving an Earth sign. Could be going towards an Earth sign. Could be leaving one Earth sign to go towards another. But leaving one that's on the negative or that did not want to evolve or was stuck in old programming or something. And being divinely recontracted or divinely guided towards one that is. This could be for some, realizing that you were dealing with a karmic and leaving that situation. For some, this could be realizing you were dealing with, this would be karmic, like a false counterpart, a false twin or something. Or just somebody who failed, who didn't accept their contract, or maybe who did, but then chose. It's like accepting the contract, getting hired for the job, God is the boss, but then not showing up for work and still expecting to be paid, still expecting benefits, still expecting bonuses, still expecting to have a job when you never showed up to actually do it. That's not how that works. The Hierophant. Exactly. God says, no, that is not how you treat my Empress High Priestess. Toodles, that's how you want to play it. So be it, but you lose. Three of Swords, right, but he was going to break his own heart by doing that because, I mean, even though that would be a sad thing for her to have to heal and alchemize out, I mean, she can do that. She's done it before. She's the Magician High Priestess. Eight, Nine of Pentacles, because she knows that God's promises are still coming to her, whether this dude wants to fulfill the divine masculine duties or not. Give or take a few words. Whether he wants to accept the partnership and the connection, whether he wants to teamwork makes the dream work, or be a bad cop. Give or take a few words. You know? So there's that. I hear Unhinged by Elise Miller again. I'm sure.
Some days I really wanna hate you, 'cause you always know just what to say. By now I know the words to break you, and you know what breaks me too. When things get heated, we say things we don't mean it, though we know they ain't true. Say you're leaving and get careless with our feelings. What's the worst we can do? I didn't tell you all my secrets just to pull my heart out. I didn't take you to my family just to show you their house. I didn't work this hard to get this far, then leave it so soon. I didn't love to lose somebody like you. Some nights we're closer than ever. Sometimes we're running out of space. When we're high, it can't get any better until we come down again. Things get heated, we say things we don't mean it, though we know they ain't true. Say you're leaving, get careless with our feelings. What's the worst we can do? I didn't tell you all my secrets just to pull my heart out. I didn't take you to my family just to show you their house. I didn't work this hard to get this far, then leave it so soon. I didn't love to lose somebody like you. Things get heated, we say things we don't mean it, though we know they ain't true. I didn't tell you all my secrets.
Throne talks.
This is on some whole shit. I'ma touch a billion for it's over with. I'ma be a mogul with a mogul chick. This is just me getting started. Watch this is on some Kanye shit. I'ma see myself even if I'm flip. I won't ever give up, I won't call it quits. This is just me getting started. Watch this, yeah, I fall down and I pick up all the pieces, yeah, unless it's meant to be broken, I won't interrupt this potion, let it come. Yeah, I'm in love with every season. Fuck, at least I'm breathing. Just turned 27, getting older's an achievement. Chaos on my conscience, clarity after conflict. Flying over the tropics, overseas starting mosh pits. I don't even pop shit as much as I could. Bitch, I don't even.
It's been a long time since I've been in a mosh pit. The last, oh gosh, when was that? Was that the Disturbed? I think it might have been the Disturbed concert. I think Korn played too. I feel like it was Korn and Disturbed. There were a bunch of them. I ended up in the front of the mosh pit. It was really wild.
Even talk shit as much as
How
I
old were
should.
you? In freaking high school, man.
But lower than the blow that I've been hit by. My friends that I guess never were my friends. So fuck goodbye. This is on some whole shit. I'ma touch a brain for it's over with. I'ma be a mogul with a mogul chick. This is just me getting started. Watch this is on some Kanye shit. I'ma stay myself even if I'm flip. I won't never give up, I won't call it quits. This is just me getting started. Watch this, yeah, when I fall down, I'ma pick up all the pieces real soon. Unless it's meant to be broken, I won't interrupt this motion, let it go. I don't wanna worry about it all the time. I don't wanna let this shit get to my mind. I just wanna live in peace and do what's right. I don't wanna have to tell nobody twice. Yeah, how you doing negativity? Don't, I got apps I'm trying to build. I got cash I'm trying to blow on some real estate. Women praying that they meet me, bet your girlfriend knew today you feel the way it's clear. This is on some whole shit. I'ma touch a billion for it's over with. I'ma be a mogul with a mogul chick. This is just me getting started. Watch this is on some Kanye shit.
Okay, so there were, pardon me, a few more between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. He also came through with this one. As the throat chakra jumps again, he's having trouble communicating, let's say.
When you write,
Or he's been afraid to, for sure. Hydrate. Look, golf on TV is in the description box immediately under this song. I knew I heard this for a reason.
She was fighting for something steady, and I was fighting her off fours and ready for anything that felt too heavy. Got damn good at leading her on, but now she's gone. I let her go without a second thought. Now I'm the only one that can't move on. Still on it, still I'm wondering if I would've chased her, would've just tried, wouldn't have felt the sting of a goodbye. If I would've set aside a little more time and a lot more pride, would she still be mine? I should've known better, should've made the last call over the phone better, should've been a little bit more of a go-getter, would've saved myself from a whole lot of hurt if I would've chased her. I wouldn't be kicking myself, cause we'd be busy kicking dust on the dirt road. Wherever the wind blows, stayed I'm in hell, watching her run and run and run and run. Cause now she's gone, I let it go without a second thought. Now I'm the only one that can't move on. Still on it, still on the way. If I would've chased her, would've just tried, wouldn't have felt the sting of a goodbye. If I would've set aside a little more time and a lot more pride, would she still be mine? I should've known better, should've made the last call over the phone better, should've been a little bit more of a go-getter, would've saved myself from a whole lot of hurt if I would've chased her. Now I'm all alone, sipping something to forget, and knowing that it's probably gonna take me forever. Till then, I'll still be wanting, still wondering if I would've chased her, would've just tried.
You catch the drift? The brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation. Okay, so this is the masculine who is being selfish, I've been hearing this for on and off for a week. I'm selfish. I want you all to myself and I don't want you with nobody else and I. Discovery. So he's realizing this maybe. Enchanted, deception, trickery. He tried to trick what? The dancer? Self-expression, strength, It's like trying to gaslight the truth. The orator, communication, confidence. Right. No, he couldn't play those games. He might have been able to do that with other people, but not with her. Here, she's too smart and intuitive, yeah. Hiding your true self, projection. It was projection. This is somebody who will sabotage a connection so that they can say, see, I was right. It didn't work out. I just shouldn't have tried. It wasn't the right. No. Ruthless, conviction, the assassin, celebration, family. Like this, he could harmonize this and, build a happy, stable family life, but not if he's being just sort of arrogant like that. Rediscovery, transition, self-worth, trade. It needs to balance the scales. Something about work. Also, transmutation. Could be something about a schedule I just heard. Interesting. Balancing, though. And there are apples on this tree. That's reminding me of Aphrodite. Balancing the scales for love. Hello. Okay, got it. Thank you. I'm getting Persephone and Demeter, too, and a flash of the Six of Swords again. Boat moving to calmer waters. Overthinking, taking action, yeah. And so sometimes the overthinking causes a lack of action or inaction. Yeah, somebody's possibly crying, sad, dizzy, upset. I'm picking that up. Attention to detail. Pride, I'm telling you. He says if I would have... If I would have set aside a little more time and a lot more what? A lot more pride. Would you still be mine? Inheritance and correction is here, though. So this is part of his divine inheritance, this connection. It's one of his blessings, but he has to choose it and not mistreat it. The connection and his counterpart, loyalty, chains, promises. Right, it's a divine connection. Are you going to break the contract? Or are you going to fix this? Because the bell's being rung on it either way. It's just a choice to ignore it and get karma, the forgotten, missed opportunities, fear of failure. Yeah, well, the fear of failure is going to cause this missed opportunity if he doesn't unknown journey, the walker. He can't control all the dynamics of this situation, and he's not supposed to. This might be somebody who's kind of a control freak. But their lesson... Sounds like the devil card to me. But their lesson is to learn that God is in charge. They might be in charge of everything else in their life, but not this. And this is why they are drawn towards their divine feminine. Their divine feminine is the one who can break them of this pattern, because their divine feminine is the one person who will not tolerate this nonsense or submit to that. Because that's not him being his true divine masculine self, and that's not somebody she can submit to, is it? No. Didn't I say I heard Kenny Rogers the gambler? Told you. And he's been gambling with his life, with his destiny, with his fate. Loss, risks. Yeah. The puppeteer, see? Explanations and apologies by trying to control things. He almost fumbled. Probably a couple times. Pathless, difficult decisions, lack of direction, right? Not taking action does not buy him more time. It causes him to miss opportunities. I just heard something about filling and biding his time with like safe and predictable situations. It's also not going to help him. Something about nothing grows in the comfort zone. Nope. Unseen potential, hesitation, air. Are you going to claim this divine spiritual inheritance, though, is the question. Delivering news, collaboration. He's wanting to reach out and connect. Awareness, reflection, the waker, and the twin, self-protection, dual nature. So there are divine counterparts coming together or coming back together because this masculine is aware of what happened. He's aware of the cycles now, and he's not wanting that anymore. In some cases, this was the evil eye being sent, people trying to cause separation between, look, the runaway, running from problems, separation between them because they didn't want them together. Yeah, fear of failure, missed opportunities. That's what they wanted. Yeah, I'm hearing this masculine question himself, like, imagine where we would be or where this relationship could be or where it could go if I invested the dedication to it / her, meaning his divine feminine, that I did with everything else in my life. Like, I have no problem being that way towards friends, or in some cases, for some people, it's family, or like his career, or kids. Like, why is it that love is the only thing? It's because he's afraid. He can control all those other things, or they're not a threat to him. But, you know, if he opens up his heart and then it doesn't work out the way he wants, like, that's scary for him. So he thinks he needs to micromanage it or push it aside or say he doesn't have time. That is a way to try to control freak that situation. And he's shooting himself in both feet and then putting him in his mouth when he tries to, I don't know what, gaslight himself by trying to gaslight her. As far as the excuses go, no, sir, no, ma'am. No. Alrighty.
I woke up to the bed made, and then downstairs doing the dishes. And my mom says she's kind of obsessed with you. I think that it might be too. She thinks that you're good for me. That's not something I'm used to. I keep getting overwhelmed when I talk about us out loud. 'Cause I want you, and only you. It's simple as you want me to. Some people wanna switch it up, like just one love could never be enough. Some people watch golf on TV, and neither of those things make sense to me. Some people think it's supposed to hurt, like it couldn't be real if it's putting you first. Some people watch golf on TV, and neither of those things make sense to me.
You just be so consistent. That stability, it's so healthy. It's confusing me. I'm done with romanticizing, dysfunction and compromising. You treat me so well, it's weird, but I love how much I like it. Some people wanna switch it up, like just one love could never be enough. Some people watch golf on TV, and neither of those things make sense to me. Some people think it's supposed to hurt, like it couldn't be real if it's putting you first. Some people watch golf on TV, and neither of those things make sense to me. If the old me met the new me, she probably tries to stop me, but I want you, and only you. It's as simple as you want me to. Some people wanna switch it up, like just one love could never be enough. Some people watch golf on TV, and neither of those things make sense to me. Some people think it's supposed to hurt, like it couldn't be real if it's putting you first. Some people watch golf on TV, and neither of those things
I just heard this one clairaudiently. The one I'll play after this was in the recommended feed of the last one that I played, which was Golf on TV.
James.
Can we take, hey, you there? Can we take it to the next level, baby? Do you dare? Don't be scared. Cause if you can say the words, I don't know why I should care. Cause here I am, I'm giving all I can, but all you ever do is mess it up. Yeah, I'm right here, I'm trying to make it clear that getting half of you just ain't enough. I'm not gonna wait until you're done pretending you don't need anyone. I'm standing naked, I'm standing naked. I'm not gonna try to decide you're ready to swallow your pride. I'm standing naked, I'm standing naked. Hey, get out. I've got nothing left to give, and you give me nothing now. Read my mouth. If you ever want me back, then your walls need breaking down. Cause here I am, I'm giving all I can, but all you ever do is mess it up. Yeah, I'm right here, I'm trying to make it clear. Getting half of you just ain't enough. I'm not gonna wait until you're done pretending you don't need anyone. I'm standing naked, I'm standing naked.
Okay. Then this one from Divine Masculine.
She was fighting for something steady, and I was fighting her off foes and ready for anything that felt too heavy. Got damn good at leading her on. But not
That's not it. This one. But yes. Try this one.
I was looking at pictures I didn't want to see. They brought back memories. You look happy, I guess. Got the light.
Okay, and so this is what's going to, this is like fast forward to his future if he doesn't step up. Because this is what he's going to feel. And it's one of those, I'm like, he doesn't want to see her with anybody else. He doesn't want anybody else to touch her or love. Like, he wants her. So he needs to stop playing games and stop wasting time. His and hers. Not good for either of them. Or nice.
Life that you wanted, but it ain't with me. You would think by now that I wouldn't care. It's been a couple years, and yeah, I've had my share of other broken up hearts, but I only shed real tears over ours.
says, I'm irreplaceable. I'm not replaceable.
And now I'm in the back of the church. The praying just
She says, we both know that. And he does. I'm picking up that they're on the same page about that.
to stop the hurt. 'Cause I know I'm the only woman who was there for me religiously. Remember
Like the new person, while they would of course seek to value her and the time spent, they might have been spending less time, or they might have spent less time talking to her, whatever it is, but it's the quality. It's like somebody who actually sees her worth and treats her as such, instead of stalling out a connection and playing games. And then trying to gaslight her and make her seem like she's misreading the situation, or she's, just paranoid or something, when he's playing games, gaslighting himself and or trying to gaslight her, or giving mixed signals, or whatever combination. And it's toxic.
watching you play me our song on guitar. I thought I married
Hot and cold, yeah. Oh, there's that.
you. Act like I'm happier now, but all of my friends know that ain't the truth. And lately life's been good to me. Mama's healthy and I'm helping out the whole family. A lot of people know my name. I made a little change. That don't mean nothing. 'Cause now I'm in
You know why? Because you can't buy real love, or loyalty, or affection, or anything of the sort.
this don't even feel like life. 'Cause I know I'm the only woman who believed in me religiously. And now I'm in the back of the church, praying hard just to stop her. 'Cause I know I'm the only woman who was there for me religiously. Brought me to God and I put you through hell. You were all about us, I was all about myself. What kind of man would lose a woman like that? If my soul could be forgiven, I would give it all back. Now I'm in this cold bright light, and this don't even feel like life. 'Cause I don't have the only woman who believed in me religiously.
This is it. This is it.
You even expect from
This
me?
wasn't the plan.
What do you mean, plan?
It
This
wasn't.
was the whole plan. This is all I've planned for. This is all I've worked for my whole life, is to do this. And you don't want to go with me, and that's totally fine, but I don't want to stay in this town anymore. I'm so sorry. I love you so much, but this is what I've wanted to do.
I said something about choosing career over love.
Now I'm in the back of the church.
It's not even choosing it over love. It's choosing not to prioritize love and career. It's choosing to fill time with other things.
Begging God just to stop the hurt. 'Cause I know I'm the only woman who believed in me religiously. I ain't got the only woman who was there for me.
And it's not like he can't have, hobbies and other stuff. That's very perfectly healthy and normal. But what happens, because I heard something about avoidance earlier, clairaudiently, when you're dealing with somebody who's in that psyche state, sometimes it's not even cognitive. Like, yes, sometimes they do it on purpose, but sometimes they don't. And so when they start to get anxious, either at being rejected, betrayed, abandoned, whatever the case may be, or they get their little dopamine fix for a bit, whether it be from sex or something else, they're good for a minute, but then they just kind of leave the person hanging. And it's whether they know that they're doing it cognitively or not, they're choosing to prioritize every other thing that's, again, not threatening or less threatening. Like, they're not really so concerned about their friends breaking their heart. They're not really so concerned about their parents breaking their heart, or some people maybe, depending on the situation. If you've had toxic friendships or toxic upbringing, that might be a different story. But for the most part, like, who they have in their life now, for the most part, maybe people they're not so threatened by, or at least if they are problematic, they're aware of that. You know, they kind of know those people or know how to gauge those people. Which really, I'm picking up that they just should be releasing things that aren't for them, but I know sometimes it's a little bit complex. However, in situations where they could shift things around, or they could create space, or they could choose a connection, they're not. They're filling it with literally everything and everyone else, and putting the relationship as far on the bottom of their priority list as they can, whether it be cognitive or not, because it's low risk to do it that way, right? It's like the highest risk thing in their life. They feel suddenly now that there's love on the table, that means potential hurt, so the pressure's on, and so they shut down. And instead of admitting that they're like shutting down, they just fill their time and try to fill their focus with other things, like a distraction tactic or something. I don't know. Anyway, and they'll fight you. They'll try to deny often that they're even doing it. A lot of them. There are different types of avoidance too. There are like anxious avoidance, and then there's another kind that's just really cold and shut off. If the cold and shut off kind is the one you're dealing with, they're not likely to change. Like, they just don't want to. They're set in their ways. They're just not looking for anything in regards to that. The anxious ones are more aware. They're more cognitive. They're more open to growth, healing, adjustment in a positive sense. So there's hope for those connections. It's just about understanding and communicating and patience sometimes, but to a degree, right? Because you don't want to waste your whole life waiting for somebody who's just playing games, or who's always got half their foot out the door, or it's like who thinks that you are not ready to commit because you're maybe unsure of the connection, but only because of their behaviors and their choice to either play games or fall back, or like whatever, dude, whatever this is. It's weird energy. I don't like it. Moving on. The next one, though, like I said, there does seem to be an opportunity to alchemize the situation in these cases that I'm picking up on, which is why I'm giving the grace and the benefit of the doubt. Oh, you are the reason is in the recommended. He said, I'll climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken, because I need you to see that you're the reason. I don't want to cry no more. I don't want to fight no more. Come back. I need you to hold me tonight. Callum Scott, you are the reason. This is biblical for Callum.
Didn't know that I'd fall so hard. Then my feet left the ground. Gravity don't make no sense when you're around. I come up against myself when demons in my head get loud. I don't know how you do it, but you turn them down. I slip under who I'd be if I never found.
Somebody's asking about that. It's not a big deal. The water, it was just loud. The water bottle knocked a bottle of polish over. It was closed. It was glass on a glass top. It was just super loud.
You and you never found me. Well, I don't wanna see. So won't you give me tonight? And And there goes my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now. I'd climb every mountain, swim every ocean, just to be with you, fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. There goes my hand shaking, and you are the reason. My heart keeps bleeding. I need you now. If I could turn back the clock, I'd make sure the light defeated the dark. I'd spend every hour of every day keeping you safe.
This one too. Really recommended.
I know this year wasn't anything close to a high, and you ain't the kind that'll cry and ask for help. Promises break in the seasons that change, that's how life goes. But you don't gotta deal with the pain all by yourself. So show me where your heart is all the trauma that you're keeping from the light, things you bury in the dark. Feel you locked up in the fortress of your heart. Show me all these securities, break a guarded heart, 'cause I know every flaw. Show me where to start. I know how it feels when your mind's in a downward spiral, and you're not as low or alone as you think you are. When you see hopeless, I see so revival.
Somebody's
Where
upset.
you see
There it is, her. I wish you would just shut up now. I know who you are. It's a local blonde brat from high school. I just heard, right? How do you look so good? I know who you are. See ya.
broken, I see a work of art. So show me where your heart is scars. All the trauma that you're keeping from the light, things you bury in the dark. Feel you locked up in the fortress of your eyes. Show me all the insecurity, the brave and guarded heart. 'Cause I love every show me where to start. Show me where to start.
Subaru and our...
Oh, goodness. Okay, we'll do that one. This isn't the recommended, but this does fit the message I've been picking up.
Wasn't really looking when you caught my eyes. Just another town, just another night. Didn't say much, I was scared for my life. I didn't catch your number and didn't know your name. Tried to move on, couldn't help but think of you. Now I knew that you'd change everything. What's mine is yours. Every breath I take, every choice I make. It might sound crazy, all my pain washed away in the blink of an eye. Yeah, you saved me. You got all of me, and I don't need it anymore. What's mine is yours. What's mine is yours. What's mine is yours. Now there's makeup on my counter, your shoes on my floor, taking my side of the bed and more. But it's fine, I don't mind, 'cause you changed everything. What's mine is yours. Every breath I take, every choice I make. It might sound crazy, all my pain washed away in the blink of an eye. Yeah, you saved me. You got all of me, and I don't need it anymore. What's mine is yours. What's mine is yours. Take this ring forever now. Till death do us part. Take this vow. What's mine is yours. Every breath I take, every choice I make. It might sound crazy, all my pain washed away in the blink of an eye. What's mine is yours. Every breath I take, every choice I make. It might sound crazy, all my pain washed away in the blink of an eye. Yeah, you saved me.
Excuse me.
I can't count the times I almost said what's on my mind, but I didn't.
Oh, no.
Just the other day, I wrote down all the things I'd say, but I couldn't. Just couldn't. Baby, I know that you've been wondering. So here goes nothing. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you. Even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know.
Excuse me, team meeting. I scheduled something tomorrow and I forgot about it, but they just reminded me. And I got re-excited.
The way you look tonight, that second glass of wine, that did it. that kiss, girl, it did me in. Got me thinking. I'm thinking. All the things that I've been feeling. It's time you hear it.
So then there was also this one. I heard this one. This one was in regards to the divine masculine as well. So the lines shift a little bit. And this is a divine masculine who, when he was a little boy, didn't like the divine feminine, and then when they were teenagers they dated, and then they got married. But when they dated, there was a man who was trying to rob them, and he said, look, I'll give you everything I have, just don't hurt my girlfriend. Then when they were married and having babies, his wife went into labor and I'd assume started bleeding. She had complications of some kind and was close to dying. And he dropped down on his knees and started praying to God. And in this case, I mean, that could be part of that, for sure, on one level or another. But in this case, it's the divine masculine realizing, kind of like the little boy growing up, that not only does he actually want the relationship, it's like as he's risking losing it, but that he doesn't want to live without it. He doesn't want to live without her or be without her in his life. Really. If he's honest with himself outside of fears and ego. At least that's what I've been picking up. Let's see, shall we? Do that one after.
Johnny's daddy was taking him fishing when he was 8 years old. A little girl came through the front gate holding a
Divine masculine, spicy. Well, that is the first step to baby making, sir. So that also is relevant.
fishing pole. His dad looked down and smiled. Said, we can't leave her behind. Son, I know you don't want her to go, but someday you'll change your mind. And Johnny said, take Jimmy Johnson, take Tommy Thompson, take my best friend Bo, take anybody that you want, as long as she don't go. Take any boy in the world. Daddy, please don't take the girl.
Boo. How rude.
Same old boy, same sweet girl. 10 years down the road, he held her tight and kissed her lips in front of the picture show. Stranger came and pulled a gun, grabbed her by the arm, said, if you do what I tell you to, there won't be any harm. And Johnny said, take my money, take my wallet, take my credit cards. Here's a watch that my grandpa gave me. Here's a key to my car. girl.
Beginnings. So he wants a fresh start. Beginnings with Divine Feminine. It's Ganesha. Love Ganesh. One of my favorites.
Same old boy, same sweet girl. 5 years down
Big Christ consciousness energy.
the road, there's gonna be a little one, and she says it's time.
Drive. Imagine where he would be in this connection, or where he would be in his life on levels through this connection. I feel like it's more about the connection itself, though. Like where he would be within this connection. I hear it would be further established if he... I heard stopped being afraid. I just heard pussyfooting. Somebody's ancestors, man. You stop pussyfooting around, you're gonna lose the girl. I heard. Oh, somebody's ancestors are mad. Drive. This could be that he's moving towards her, though. This could be like, yes, taking the drive and the initiative to connect, but there might actually be extra emphasis on that. I would say travel or something involved for some people.
To go. Doctor says a baby's fine, but you have to.
Also, I was just seeing some energy shift a few minutes ago, and my masculine astral projected, and I was quiet about it, but I am being called to just be honest. And I think it's also just to confirm his own gifts and what that energy was doing. Divine support, exactly. Childlike expression. Okay, I wasn't going to say it. I think I might. No, not yet. Okay. Basically, Divine Masculine was saying his spicy inner teenager just wants to bang hers. Like the playful, very passionate, like Energizer Bunny relationship. This fun, lighthearted, definitely sexually passionate connection. Free-spirited, I heard. Yeah. The way we were before I Hear Life got the best of us. Give or take a few words. Divine support. He says, but in a healthy way. Yeah. Also, there's this level of, I know I talk on one end of the spectrum about codependency versus interdependency, but it's also toxic to not be able to open up to a connection. There's nothing wrong with having healthy independence and boundaries, but there's also nothing wrong with interdependence, which is harmonization between two. Just heard the wind start to whip. That was loud. Oh, there it is. There is dark energy. There it is. Hear the stutter and the throat chakra jump. They're trying to do binding spells and rituals, and also love and money blockage spells, I'm hearing something about. Divine Masculine's like, I can feel it when they do that. I can feel it going in the air tonight. Heard. Oh, no. Not today, Satan. Thank you for healing and transmuting that. Also backfired. Uno reverse. I do not consent. Divine support, childlike expression. He says, so your horny inner child, or inner teenager bunny wants to bang mine too. He says, as long as it's mutual and reciprocal, I'm down. Right. I think it's like when they both are worried that the other might not fully be invested or committed, they get spooked. Delight. But really, they just want to enjoy each other. Positive outlook. It's not that they're afraid to enjoy each other. They're just afraid that it'll blow up in their face. Or like end toxically or abruptly or something. Sadly, really. They just don't want to be sad and healing. Right. No, but this is a healing connection. It's supposed to be. Revelation. Embrace. Right. Insight. They might like trigger these, it sounds like mutual wounds in each other on levels, determination, but it's supposed to draw them together, enlightenment, to be aware of this, energetic movement, to clear this out, concentration, right, so that they can heal together and help each other heal. It's not supposed to tear them apart. That's the revelation. My stomach just dropped. Healing again, surrender, courage, and it takes courage to let go. In some cases for Divine Feminine, it's like the outcome of the situation. She can't make somebody change or do the right thing or match her energy, but she can let go and trust that the Divine will let things play out. Either they'll straighten out or are you better shape that? The Grease song. Olivia Newton-John. Or they won't. And God will redirect her path, recontract her elsewhere. And either way, that'll be what it is. For the Divine Masculine, it's about not trying to control freak the situation. That looks like a pregnant belly to me. And allow God to have the reins on this one on levels. Now, the Divine is trying to guide him and move him in certain directions or situations, but he has to be willing to, I'm just hearing something about breaking old patterns or cycles, or maybe it's just a belief system, cultivation. Maybe it's a belief system that he has to do things in a certain way. Or there's some kind of stigma. He needs to let go of the opinions of others or stigma or something. Or this won't be for everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force your feet to fit in shoes that don't fit you, please. Cultivation. It's like he's growing something. Thank you. Okay, let's do, oops. Make sure there are no kitty paws underneath my feet. You relax, you shush. I'll feed you later. Stop yelling. She's quiet now. Thanks, girl. Did she just yell at your stomach? She yelled at me first. She listened, though. Quiet now. Somebody's floored. Oh, spooky bitch. I heard, how the fuck did she do that? Oh, that's a very extreme reaction. Weird. Story keeper, write your legacy, write your wisdom. Felt that, yes. I'm going to be quiet, actually. Once was innocent. Knowledge means change. Right, now you know better, so make better choices. Story keeper, right. Learn from the wisdom of the situation. Anything else? Unconditional love, Beauty and the Beast. Light into the dark, or light the darkness, ancestors, told you, spirit team meetings. Ancestral line, generational shift. I said somebody's ancestors are mad. Adventures, discovery, travel, I told you. Meeting destiny. Yeah, it's divine masculine, traveling. Like, he's a fairy on the back of a frog. Okay? If he really wanted to get there, he would get creative. If he wanted to, he would. The right moment, sensing at the right timing. Okay, there it is. And divine masculine's like, oh. So if she knows that, that's how and why she's gauging my behaviors or lack thereof that way. Oh. Take what resonates. Don't force your feet into shoes that don't fit you. Not all of them have been thinking that way or doing that, but that's kind of the metaphor and the general consensus of those that have. Some of them haven't. Wish you luck. It's about choice, though, and surrendering that ego. Speaking of forgiveness, transcending the ego, child of the moon. There it is, told you. And then letting go, detachment, moving on. Like, divine feminine has had to just let him choose. If that's what he wants with his life, then okay, then my hands are off the situation and I have to go live my life. And then in other cases, that's him needing to surrender that control to God and stop trying to control the situation or his feelings even for her. Some of them have tried to suppress those as well. Letting go, detachment, moving on. In some cases, for the ones that don't accept this contract, that's them being recontracted to somebody who matches her energy, sees her for who she is, values her, doesn't waste the connection, creation, dawn, the beginning. And I'm hearing that there's this wave of energy from some in the collective. That's not what they want. Like, they really enjoy whoever their counterpart is. I heard a door. And value, what is that? Lizzie McAlpine. Lizzie McAlpine. Ceilings, maybe? Possibly, I don't know what I'm hearing.
Can't you just make ceilings plaster? Can't you just make it move faster? Lovely to be sitting here with you. You're kinda cute, but it's raining harder. My shoes are now full of water. Lovely to be rained on with you. It's kinda cute, but it's so short. Then you're driving me home, and I don't wanna leave, but I have to go. You kiss me in your car, and it feels like the start of a movie I've seen before.
The scissors just came out, the shears came out, and my first inclination is to say that, like, divine feminine, if she has to walk away, she has to cut the cords. Like, if he doesn't want to make space or commitment in his life for this connection truly, then And I feel like God is calling her to do that if that's the case. On the flip side, this is cutting out anything that, because I did some cord cutting on some dark energies earlier. We're trying to attach. This is about clearing out old energies, cutting cords and ties with any old energies, pathways. See, it's a choice. It's a choice of direction, though. To repeat an old toxic cycle or choose better book because you know better, so you have to do better. Cards are just confirming. This is a different style of deck, too. I did tarot first. I also have done some oracle. The last couple were oracle. But this actually is a French variation of Lenormand, which I also read. I can read anything. Garden, bouquet, fish, clover. Oh, see, that's all good. It's like flourishing garden and the bouquet, flourishing greenery and abundance in life within the connection, sweetness, romance. The fish is about money and abundance. Clover is about luck on their side. It's a choice. This is one of the paths. Love is involved in this. Well, let's see. Tell me, there are two paths. What's the one path? Sun, house. Right. Like a divine kingdom spouse relationship, a divine counterpart with happy marriage and babies and kids and stability, money. Yes, also like a flourishing, like, oh, and heart. See, there it is, told you. Heart. The honeybees, right? They build, but this is love. With the man, with the divine masculine. Okay. What's the other path? The tower. His life is going to crumble apart. God will force this ego death if he doesn't choose it himself. If he chooses it himself, then he gets to continue to flourish with his divine feminine. If he doesn't, he loses her, and that's part of his karma, but also his life will crumble on levels, if not entirely, which nobody really wants to see, do we? I don't. That's sad. I think that's very sad. I've seen it happen to people before, and they haven't come back from it, and they're still pining after whoever they've fumbled. In some cases, that would be me. I'm not the only one who experienced that, though. Let's see what's on the core. Man, so divine masculine here. Rider is moving towards divine feminine despite mice, his anxieties, whether this be implanted by other people. Ring for commitment. Lilies to while closing out old cycles, or as after closing out old cycles, or as he's closed out or is closing out cycles. But the lilies are about purifying as well. The lilies can also symbolize, yeah, it's about closing cycles. It's both. And the beginning card was the first Ganesh card that came out too. So it's about closing cycles to open up and expand to a bright new one. Come here, the kitties. The garden just jumped out again. Clover. Come here, babies. Hey. If I have to come in there, you're going to be upset. You're going to learn to stop doing that. Yeah, you. Cut the shit out. I know what you were doing. You leave me alone. Okay. Come here. Come here. Are you mad at me now? Well, I told you wouldn't like it. So he's like, that's mean. Well, here's the thing. They have very sharp teeth and very sharp claws. And it's just water. That's specifically a water bottle for that. And I don't use it often. In fact, I just got it yesterday. But I've decided, this is a boundary, that I'm not going to get upset or scold them or raise my voice. I don't need to do any of those things. If they're going to be tense with each other, it will rain for a second. Not much, not a lot, just one little squirt to get their attention and shift their focus onto something that's not that. But these are Maine Coon cats, so they're a little wild at heart, and that's fine. You can be as wild as you want. You're not going to fight in my house. And I'm not going to get violent or mad, but you're going to stop doing that. And I tried to get their attention at first, and usually that works. But when they're in kind of a funny little mess, in a little tizzy, no, their focus is elsewhere, so. I heard that. Kind of rude, but also I can't contest that either too much. Don't push it. There's this divine masculine's lesson in this, okay? He can choose dharma, blessings, or he can choose karma on the other side of the path. Right? I know he doesn't want any more karma, any karmic cycles. Nope, so let's not do that. But God's steering the wheel. God turns the wheel either way. God is in control of the situation. He's either going to choose the blessings or choose difficult path. However, his other lesson is that he has the choice to co-create in that. He has choice in the matter. And there's so much freedom of choice in life with a divine feminine, but you're not going to mistreat a divine feminine. Energetically or otherwise. I keep picking something up about a spiritual inheritance. Here it's shared. If you're going to break the contract with her, you break the contract. Right, it's like losing benefits. It's like getting hired from the job, getting benefits, getting vacations, getting all the stuff that comes with a good job, but then you don't actually show up to do the job. That's how God sees connecting with a divine feminine, right? Going into the connection, like getting to or accepting the contract and then suddenly pulling back or playing games or trying to like play the single card, or it'll be different for different people. But whatever it is that they're doing, here's stalling her out, right? Because at that point, well, we won't even get into that right now. We can call to be quiet about it. But yeah, there's more to it than that. And again, not every bit will resonate with everyone. Some won't resonate with any people, and either is acceptable. But take what resonates and leave what does not.
As I get up to go, you kiss me, then you call, and it feels like the start of a movie I've seen before, but it's not real, and you don't exist, and I can't recall the last time I was kissed. It hits me in the core, and it feels like the end of a movie I've seen before.
So she's been a bit wary. I'm hearing something about a divine feminine, feeling like she's just seen so many things end before they can really even fully begin. Like relationships that fizzle out or something. I just heard a divine masculine say something like, yeah, that's why I like the slow burn. But here's the thing about the slow burn. Sometimes if you move too slow, you miss opportunities too. I just heard something about it being like, it's like being late for a flight. I hear leaving on a jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. This could be literally for some people, I suppose. But what I just picked up was that it's like divine, it's metaphorically divine feminine. Just if she has to, oh babe, I hate to go. So seems like it's about having to step away from situations and people if nothing changes for the positive. It's not like she wants to, but if it's just going to stay stalled out, then what's, like, why bother? A waste of life and energy. I hear Him and I by Halsey. Okay, here's the last line in this song. Okay, so the woman's having a baby. She's like complications, bleeding out or something, and the doctor makes him leave the room saying that she's dying, basically.
Johnny hit his knees and then he prayed. Take the very breath you gave me. Take the heart from my chest. I'll gladly take her place if you'll let me. Make this my last request. Take me out of this world.
Okay. Nice bathie.
God, please don't take the girl. Johnny's daddy was taking him fishing when he was 8 years old.
dry. Yes, my baby.
Life is more illegal than you think.
Did you just use your shirt? I did indeed. I don't care. I love him. It's going right back in the wash anyway. It's not a big deal. No, it's dry. Come on, I don't do it to be mean. Quite the opposite. Just a little water. Just a little bit. Just one. It only actually got him just a little bit once, but it took me a few seconds to get the water to come up out of this straw. Now he knows. No fighting in the house. Mommy loves you. See, I know him. I left him alone because he wanted a second to just, make up with his brother. And he did. He went over there to communicate. And that's good. That's a better way to communicate. What the water did was break him out of that little feral thing for a second. Like the primal thingy. Isn't that what you were doing? You're a baby. Yeah. Hey! You silly goosey. Yeah. Yes, my baby. So I wanted to give him a second just to have his space. But I'm like that too. I'm a very black cat lady sometimes. I like people too, but if I don't like you, I'll let you know. And if I don't want to be touched, I'll probably tell you too. Flip my tail up and go in the other direction. Energetically speaking. Hi, baby. They came right back. Why? Because he knows Mommy loves him. Dry you off. Give you lovins. No fighting. You get rewards for being. No fighting. Right? All the loves. You get all the loves. All the loves. No fighting. No, I'm not isolating him. He wanted a second to just like chill out, so I gave that to him. Positive reinforcement. It's a baby. The tiny bit of water was to say, that is not an option. But you have all these other options. You could come get snacks. You could come get love from Mommy. But you may not fight. Hey. You silly goose. Now he's playful. This is my playful boy. So baby. You're so cute. I love you. Just a cute boy. Ow, don't chew the nails, please. You're such a goofy grape. You ready for Betty Bye? You ready? I think I'm going to cap it right there. Please remember to pray. Do no harm, take no crap, and I'll catch you on the next one. Blessings. Careful, babes. Namaste. You're such a